Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. Time to kick back, relax, talk music. I try to keep things positive during the 33rds. I do try to keep things positive. But today, there's going to be a little bit of a old man yelling at a cloud moment. Because I got to talk about some of these record prices I've been seeing. Like the $50 records becoming the norm. Kind of weird. Plus, opening the mail. But let's kick things off with drawing for the winners in my UbeCube Record Crate giveaway.
Channel 33 RPM.
All right, let's do this. Let's give away 2 pairs of UbeCube record storage crates. To enter, all you had to do was leave a comment on the contest video, and in your comment include the word UbeCube. So let's roll the dice and see what we get here. All right, the first winner, Jim Buzzard. Jim wrote, UbeCube, why bother? I never win anything. Jim, why the bad attitude, my friend? You won today. And we're going to do 2 winners. 2 winners. Each winner wins a pair of crates. So let's see who the second winner is. Roll the dice. And the winner is Quinn. Quinn writes, I think I have entered every time you have given away UbeCube. Well, Quinn, you have now won. Okay, winners, you need to get in touch with me by Friday, October 27th. Drop me a note at channel33rpm@gmail.com. And we will work out the details. If I don't hear from you by then, I will draw again. Congratulations. Thank you to UbeCube for sponsoring this giveaway, and thank you to everyone who entered. Okay, congratulations to the winners. Awesome, and thank you to UbeCube for sponsoring that giveaway. So here's the scoop. Here's the scoop to your 33ers. Judas Priest, one of my favorite bands of all time, announced the release of a new record in March. I was like, okay, sweet. I'm gonna pre-order this. I went to the Judas Priest website, and the record there is selling for $45 US. It's about $65 Canadian plus shipping for a double LP. I'm like, okay, well, it's not available for order yet at record stores locally, so let me just check on Amazon out of curiosity what they're selling it for. And their price in Amazon Canada was $64, which again is equal to about $46 US. So the same price basically as the Judas Priest website, except you don't have to pay shipping there. Now this is for a plain black record, 2 LPs, gatefold, no bonus goodies or anything. And like, what the hell is going on with record prices? I'm not sure if I can justify spending $65 for this record by one of my all-time favorite bands. So I'm a compact disc collector as well, so I think I'll go for the CD. That one's selling for $19 Canadian, which is like $15 or $16 US. Something like that. I mean, at this point, is the record actually, I'm just trying to think, like, what's going on here? Is the record a piece of merch? Is it, I mean, obviously, I don't even know what's going on here. And this is not the only example. I posted about this on the Facebook page, and as Angel Ruiz, you're right, it's so outrageous how the price of vinyl records has gone up. Have you seen how much they're asking for the reissue of Twisted Sisters Under the Blade? $75 US. That's insane. So that's equal to like $100 Canadian. And that's a lot of money, man. That's for, I mean, there's some stuff with that. It's a double LP, and there's some art has been restored, and there's some bonus tracks, and JJ French supervised it, but still, $75 for Under the Blade. And it's just not metal. I'm going to quickly pull up. I don't mean to promote Amazon here. I'm not promoting Amazon, but that's just where I can easily see prices of records, at least here in Canada. And it's like Taylor Swift, $60. Rolling Stones, $45, which seems like a deal nowadays. Collective Soul, $34. Again, it seems like a deal. Ozzy Osbourne, $35. And then we get to Judas Priest, Invincible Shield, and that is $65. There's Black Pumas, Chronicles of a Diamond. I actually did order the Amazon one. They're $29. But so there's still some okay price stuff there. So I'm not sure how Priest can justify this, or the record label or whatever. If I don't get this on vinyl, this will be the only Judas Priest record I don't own on vinyl, with the exception of Nostradamus. So I gotta think about this. But for now, I think I'm going to get the compact disc. Let me know what you think. What is the most you would pay for a standard issue 2LP black record? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's do some fun stuff here. I want to quickly show you some mailbag items that came. First of all is this book called Let It All Fall by Mike Heffernan. It says an underground music and the culture of rebellion in Newfoundland from 1977 to 1995. Mike is a viewer of this channel and reached out to me and said, can I send you my book to check out? I said yes. And for those of you not from this part of the world, Newfoundland, it's an island, and probably due to its isolation really, and its history. It only joined Canada, I think, in the 1940s. Really has a strong culture there, and they had a strong underground scene, which is chronicled in this book. This is, what do they call it? They call it an oral history. So it's basically a collection of interviews woven into a story. Some good tales in here, including the first punk hard rock show ever to take place in Newfoundland. That was DOA, the legendary punk band from Vancouver. There's an amusing story as well about SNFU, another legendary punk hardcore band who took a 17-hour ferry ride from the mainland, I guess, to Newfoundland, only to have their gig canceled after a handful of songs. And as I said, this is very detailed. It talks about the DIY punk hardcore scene, and that's really a common thread against many punk scenes across the country, I'm assuming across the continent and across the world. So that's really a relatable theme. As I said, this book is super detailed. At some points there's almost too much detail for an outsider like me, so I did skip through some parts. At the same time, I'm sure that level of detail is appreciated by people who were part of the scene and were witness to those shows. So this book is very well written, an obvious labor of love. I'll leave a link in the video description if you're interested in learning more about this book by Mike Heffernan, Mike Heffernan, Heffernan, Mike Heffernan. Mike, thank you very much for saying this over. Well, this one surprised me. I recently turned 50 years old, and I was kind of running, if not trying to hide from this birthday, because I didn't want to acknowledge the fact I was turning 50 years old. There was this block I had in my mind, so I went so far as to remove my birthday from Facebook. But Chris Mann, my friend Chris in the UK, somehow remembered and knew it was my birthday and sent me over this awesome card. So thank you very much. I absolutely love this card. And it says in here, keep on, I'll read it for you. It says, keep on spinning. Hope you get lots of vinyl. All the best, Frank. Happy birthday. Frank, hope you have an epic birthday. Best wishes from Chris and Liz, his girlfriend, and Eleanor and Aled. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Those are Liz's kids, Eleanor and Aled, A-L-E-D. So this was awesome, man. But that wasn't it. She also sent me over Cheap Trick, Unauthorized Greatest Hits. This is a 2 LP set. And I've talked about Cheap Trick before. They're one of those bands that, for whatever reason, I didn't miss them the first time around. I just, for whatever reason, I thought they're goofy, so I never really gave them a chance. But since then, I've accumulated quite a Cheap Trick collection, but I did not have the authorized greatest hits. And this is pretty cool. It's got, all the stuff you'd expect, like I Want You to Want Me, live at Budokan, Ain't That a Shame from Budokan, Surrender, Dream Police, right? That kind of stuff. But also interesting things, like it's got the 70s song, right? From the 70s show, which I think this is the only place that's available on vinyl. It's got the single version of The Flame. It's got some interesting stuff. She's Tight. She's Tight might be my favorite Cheap Trick song. She's Tight, or, oh man, it's hard to say. Surrender is great. Dream Police is great. There's so many great tracks. And so many great tracks that could have been on here that aren't, just due to the limitations of a 2 LP record set. Anyway, Chris and Liz and kids, awesome. Thank you very much. I don't know how you remembered it was my birthday, but absolutely appreciate it. Thanks, guys. You rock. One more thing. This is a cool t-shirt. show you the t-shirt in a second, but first the letter. The letter is always important, right? If I said it before, I'll say it again. I always keep the letters. This comes from Terry Samut. Terry, I know you've sent stuff before, and I've probably butchered your last name every single time, so my apologies. But he says, enclosed is the latest merchandise from my favorite place to shop for vinyl, PCV Records, located in Oakville, Ontario. The store not only carries a wide selection of records, both new and used, but also CDs, music videos, and books. The staff there are pretty cool. The t-shirt itself was illustrated by none other than singer-songwriter James Clark of the James Clark Institute. James Clark is kind of like a pop, rock, power pop guitarist, musician from Southern Ontario here in Canada. It says the James Clark Institute just released their new single and video, A Kinder You, from the upcoming album Under the Lampshade. So anyway, here is the shirt. Thank you very much, Terry, for sending this. Here is the shirt, PCV Records in Oakville, Ontario. I love that artwork. I got a Tom Petty inspired piece of artwork back there as well, and that was also done by James Clark. So Terry, thank you for saying this. James, thank you for the outstanding artwork you do and the music you produce. All right, 33ers, I didn't mean to go negative here with the record prices, but it happens sometimes. What do you think of the rising costs? What's the most you will spend on a record? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Be back again real soon. Till then, keep on spinning.